Right, welcome back. Time to take a look now at what's making headlines in the newspapers. And we start with Business Day. As we pull that up, let's zoom in to see what they're leading with. So the lead story there, auto industry. Tariff pain bites in July. The motor companies hope effects can still be softened. South African motor companies say that they will start to feel the full force of US President Donald Trump's 25% automotive import tariffs from July after export orders have been fulfilled. However, they still hope that the South African government officials can persuade the US to mitigate some of the effects by then. And then also, SAA submits restructuring plan to state. SAA has submitted a 5-year, 2-phase turnaround plan to government that could see it going to market for a 2.25 billion rand investment facility and seeking a strategic equity partner. Now, according to the restructuring plan, which Business Day has seen, SAA intends to overhaul its governance structure, creating a 3-tier entity, including a group holding company, which would have under it a property company, an aircraft asset management company, and an airline itself. Also, Kganyago warns against knee-jerk reaction. That's the Reserve Bank Governor Lesetja Kganyago warning against knee-jerk reaction to newly imposed and now paused U.S. tariffs, urging the country to focus on improving competitiveness rather than resorting to protectionist measures. And a few other stories as well. IMF focus on global reboot. Policy makers gathering in Washington this week will be trying to puzzle together what is going on at the moment and find their way out of it. Gathering in Washington this week, they will be trying to puzzle out how badly the reboot of the global trading system will hit inflation and growth. Right, picture there of Pope Francis, the late Pope Francis, simplicity amid grandeur. So those some of the stories on the Business Day front page. Let's move on to the Star. The Star going with ANC divided over Afrikaner ambassador plan for US. Now, the ANC debates the implications of appointing a former National Party government member as South Africa's ambassador to the United States. The ANC faces internal divisions as President Cyril Ramaphosa contemplates appointing a white Afrikaner as the new South African ambassador to the US. And according to highly placed sources within the party, the move is seen as an attempt to mend ties with US President Donald Trump, who has been critical of South Africa's alleged treatment of white farmers. The names being touted for ambassador position include former Minister of Defense and Military Veterans Rolf Meyer, former National Party leader Martinus van Schalkwyk. So that's a story there. Also, the picture, Jazzy Magic with Lira, South African Queen of Afro Soul Lira, makes a powerful and emotional comeback to the Cape Jazz International Festival stage after overcoming a significant health setback. And also, chance for Catholic Church to reform. The Catholic Church is in a period of mourning and reflection following the death of His Holiness Pope Francis, who passed away at the age of 88 in the Vatican after a brief illness. Right, that's the front page of the Star. The Citizen, lawyers who steal. Unscrupulous lawyers have plundered their clients' trust funds to the tune of 1.4 billion rand, with more than 500 cases documented, but only 59 convictions were made in 7 years, and just 25 resulted in jail time. Picture there, troop the colors, and this is a picture there of members of the South African National Defence Force taking part in a capability demonstration over the Easter weekend at the Rand Show at Johannesburg's Expo Centre in Nasrec. The display featured a combat simulation and a static display of military assets. Also, world mourns the People's Pope, and ANC's a cheap distraction, an opinion piece in The Citizen today. Right, moving on to the Sowetan. A picture there of Pope Francis. Ramaphosa lauds the pontiff's dedication to making the world a better place. But their lead story, Mashatile's visit to KwaZulu opens old wounds. 300 rand to enter South Africa illegally. Drones help nab man smuggling people into South Africa from a carport just 500 meters from the border post. Improved vigilance at the Beitbridge border post leads to arrest, deportation of 1,000 undocumented migrants. And of course also some other stories in the Sowetan today. But of course those are your front pages. Taking a look now at the SABC's own website, www.sabcnews.com. And this is what you can see there. Some of the stories that we are covering here on SABC News. Court stories, Border Management Authority and what they are doing, as well as the passing of Pope Francis. So those are some of the stories on the SABC News website. And we also have the SABC Plus app, and this of course is the hottest thing since sliced bread. If you don't have it yet, then you should make sure that you get it. It's SABC Plus. All you need to do is register and you're good to go. And these are just some of the properties, SABC properties, that you will have access to. So that's the SABC Plus app, fastest growing app. If you don't have it yet, then make sure that you join the hundreds of thousands of other South Africans who already have.